Just test cut with the Partner 500. Really liking it. Gonna post a video here. Maybe I'll do a compilation between these two. But anyway, this little guy right here, I just want to go through that with you a little bit. This little guy right here, this little Partner, because that's what it is. It's got Pioneer's name on it, but that's a Partner 500. Let me turn this. This little guy, 50cc, made in the early 80s. Came with 325 pitch. It's a open transfer port design, basically a residential saw. It's the same basic internals as a Husky 50 or a John Surratt 490. So what has been done? Well, first things first, we went in, and because the squish on this thing was 62 or 63 thousandths, milled the base on this guy, brought the compression up. Then from there, did a little porting, didn't take much. So this little guy was ported. And with that porting, I got the numbers that I like for this size saw. There's nothing super secret there. But I've done test cuts in between each one of these. So actually the first thing I did was bring the compression up. Then I did the porting. Then I did a muffler mod. So it's got the muffler on it. Then I did some test excuse me, I did some test cuts with the pipe that I'd built. This little guy right over here. Nope, not that pipe. This pipe. So I did some test cuts with this pipe, which I had built originally for Husky 154 of mine. So then I did some tests with that pipe on it, and obviously I've cut firewood with that pipe on the 154. It's not that fun, to be honest. Then I took the pipe off. Then I put the before I took the pipe off, I switched it over to 3/8 full comp bar and chain. Then we test cut, then took the pipe off, put the other muffler back on, and that's when I started working on some other things. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah. Did the porting test, then I advanced the ignition timing, then I did the chain. So I'm kind of out of sequence here, but it doesn't really matter. So what this last little deal is that intake. If you look at the videos, you'll see I explain. I didn't like, that air box being so small. So between that, what we have sitting here is a Pioneer Partner 500 with 3/8 full comp with muffler mod, ignition advance, cylinder milled and porting done, and then the intake modification. Between all of that, this little guy cuts really good. Now, for you guys that may want to critique, look, I've got two of these saws. I wanted to play with one. Had to completely rebuild both anyway, so so I went ahead and on this second one had a little fun. Quite honestly, it's going to go in my repertoire of saws when I go get firewood. Because what a super light little sweetheart that cuts really good. So that was kind of my intent to beginning is, if it turned out great, awesome. If it didn't, then, I'd move on. The way it worked out, cuts great. A few little nitnoy things that I still want to do. I want to where the old air box set in here with the choke and everything on it, I'm going to try and build a plate that will bolt in the same old carb mount nuts off the old air filter cover, just to kind of cover this in so it's not so utilitarian looking. But that's just nothing. Everything about this little saw I like. There's a few more of them out there on the internet. I'm thinking about maybe stepping up and buying, but not right now. Wrong time of year. Anyway, everyone, that's kind of the lowdown on this saw. We'll get this thing all sorted out and get this posted so you can enjoy. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Take care.